Alright, welcome to another video of Better Fishing. We just got a huge update, massive update, including a lot of new things, so I decided to make another video because it changes pretty much the whole mod, let's just say that. So yeah, this will be a walkthrough of the mod. You can skip bits of this video so that you can experience the fishing yourself, but some of this is important in order to learn how to um, play this mod. So first things first, I'm gonna make a fishing rod, because you need a fishing rod to fish. So I'll put down a crafting table, I'll make my sticks, and then I'll try to make a fishing rod normally, and then I'll get a fishing rod. However, massive change to fishing rod. So basically vanilla fishing rod will work like vanilla fishing rod, and to get the better fishing new features and all of that, you'll need to make a custom fishing rod. Now there are three different fishing rods that I've just added, and they all have different they're like tier based. So first off, it's the basic fishing rod, which has a reel length like normal reeling length, and a lot of tugging. The fish can tug a lot, so you see tugging amount of 3, and then you can apply baits to it. Now I'll show you guys baits later on, but yeah, so pretty much this is the basic fishing rod. And then we have the iron fishing rod. You craft it like that, and it has the same reel length, but it has less tugging amount, so it's more easier to manage. As you can see, it helps having less tugging amount. Really, it does really help. Alright, so up next we have, as you can see, they always follow this iron ingot and the string for the hook pattern. And then we got the final tier, which is the diamond fishing rod. It has a long reel length and tagging amount of 1. So yeah, if you use it side by side with the basic fishing rod, this is a basic fishing rod, and this is a diamond fishing rod, goes way much higher, like a lot compared to this normal fishing rod. Alright, they all have the same durability though. I don't think changing durability will kind of make it easier, in my opinion, when you get a diamond fishing rod, so I kept it the same. So what's new? So one of the massive changes or addition is fish ecosystem. So basically, fishes now live on certain areas, and there's a population attached to each fish living on a certain area. So basically, you see there's a pond right there. There is a population of different fishes here in this pond. So any freshwater fish could live here. For example, there could be like 10 carps, and I don't know, like 20 or 8 bass, or like 2 salmons. There's different population for fish. Now if you overfish them, then you won't be able to fish that certain species of fish that you overfished on a certain areas, unless migration occurs, which is another new feature. So fish can migrate from area to area, especially fishes migrate from populated area to less populated area. so they could breed more. And so if your population is fully empty, then don't worry, just wait a while and you'll see new fishes soon. So those are the two massive features. Yeah, like fish population is a bit complex system. I'm not gonna go full in depth. You can find out yourself how it works. But basically, a lot of environmental variables, such as, you know, if it's salt water, fresh water, the location, the depth of the water, and a lot of that determines if the population of a certain fish, and of course how rare that fish is in general. For example, catfish is pretty rare, so you know, you need to find a hotspot for them because they're not going to be anywhere, I mean everywhere. Same as trout, which is a new fish. Alright, so now let's try to see what kind of fish is available. So I'll just use my diamond fishing rod. And I've also added a custom bite system, which means that based on the population of a certain species of fish, and in general a lot of fishes, you will get faster bite speed. And from what I mean is that, you know, you'll have to wait less amount of time before a fish bites the hook. You could of course improve the bite speed by adding a general bait, which I'll explain later. But yeah, right now just keep that in mind, that the population of the fish determines how fast, you know, they're gonna bite the hook. So if there's a lot of fish, then you'll get a lot of bites and in a quick span of time. So just by looking around, I can almost tell you that there's probably not a lot of fishes here. Maybe, yeah, there's one there. Alright, so since I'm using a diamond fishing rod, it's easier to fish. Of course, it's a carp. They're the most common fish. 14 pound, not bad. But if I was to use a basic fishing rod, I would struggle more. So let's try using a basic fishing rod. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a lot of fishes, even with carp. And I've seen fishes like biting in just 3-4 seconds at some places. This one takes like 10 to 15 seconds. Alright. Oh, there you go. Jeez. Alright, come on. That was way much more harder. As you can see, having a better fishing rod helps. Especially something that's more stronger, that can withstand the tugging of the fish. Alright, so that was the bite system of the fish. Now, what if, you know, I don't want to wait so long. You know, it takes a long time. It takes around 10 to 15 seconds. So what I'm going to do is go back here and make the first type of bait, which is a general bait. So I'm going to turn the carp into raw fishes and put no, I think that's the wrong seed to use for that. 4 beetroot seed, and put a raw fish, and you will get a general bait. And then you can let's put the general bait on our diamond fishing rod. This is how you assign a bait to a rod. So as you can see, if you hover over it, says bait general. Alright, so now let's see if it reduces the wait time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, still doesn't really reduce the wait time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess there's not a lot of fishes. I mean, it does reduce it a little bit, but oh, this is a different fish. That was a harder fish to catch. Okay. Alright, so that was the first bait. Now, as you can see, I have carp. Let's see what kind of bait I can turn a carp into. So if I put it in here, I get no bait. So yeah, you gotta try it out with different seed and kind of find out yourself, or you can just use the JEI. So I can make a catfish bait. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yeah, but I don't feel as if there's any catfish there. What else can I turn it into? What about... it's only catfish. You can only get catfish bait with carp. Not bad. But yeah, I'm not gonna get a catfish bait because I don't think that water has any catfish. Might have to relocate. So I'm gonna take my crafting table. Alright, so... Right. So with the new update, some fishes like salmon can live, and bass can live both in saltwater and freshwater. So yeah, you have a livable condition now, which allows fishes to be adapted to both freshwater and saltwater, which is kind of cool. You know, it's a bit realistic. So that's one of the new features. You've already seen all the new fishing rods. Let's try to find a good area to fish. How about this area? See what kind of fish we can find. I fell in here. Yeah, so there's all these 3 fishing rods. I explained that. What else? So yeah, I added the 3 new fishes. There's a bass fish, which can be found both freshwater and saltwater. They're quite common and they're not that heavy, although they're really quick, so it's kind of harder to catch them. And there's a codfish, which can only be found in saltwater. They're really tiny and they're really easy to fish, and there's a lot of them. They're kind of like mackerel in a sense, and they're not very delicious. Now I'll explain how each fish have different food level and saturation a bit later when we go to the cooking section. So right now we're trying to, let's see what kind of fish is available here. So there's in total now 8 fishes. And oh yeah, the final fish is trout, which is the most rarest fish in the game. They only come out at night and in fresh water, and they're more rare than a catfish, and they're the most delicious fish in the game and fill you up almost the whole hunger level right now. Alright, this area doesn't seem like there's a lot of fish, but let's see what kind of fish is there. Looks like a carp. Yeah. Alright, so now the question is, how will you know what kind of fish will be around you and their population? Well, there's a thing you can craft called a fish tracker. So you craft it by putting 4 iron ingot and a fish in the middle, and you get this fish tracker, you know, as it tells you. Right click while on top of the water to track fishes nearby. So you have to stand on top of water. Alright, yep. And then right click, tracking fishes nearby. Is it successful? Nope, it's unsuccessful. Let's try again. Alright, come on. Nope, let's try again. I'm really curious to... okay, there you go. Oh, that's a lot of catfish. 56 bass, 26 carp, 6 salmon, 20 catfish. My goodness gracious. Alright, maybe we should make a bait. Definitely. Alright, so is it like this? No. I think it was the pumpkin seed. There you go. I'm gonna make myself a catfish bait, because as you can see, there's at least 20 catfish. Now, I don't want to overfish them, because I want them to repopulate back. So you would never want to overfish, especially if you see a lot of catfishes, because they're kind of rare. So now, thank goodness for the fish tracker item, I know exactly what kind of fishes are available nearby. Now, it works in a chunk basis, so this whole chunk, you know, the water in this whole chunk is where it tracked. So if you want to find another chunk, just go there and track it again. Alright. Damn, now without the general bait it's so much more slower. So it's like kind of a trade-off, you know. Now, I don't know, it's a bait made for catfishes, but will another fish try to eat it? That doesn't look like a catfish. It could be. Oh, that's a salmon. Okay, salmon ain't bad. What can I make out of salmon? Let's see. What can I make out of salmon? I don't know. I don't remember all the seed recipes I put. The bait recipes I made. Probably melon seeds. What can you get from salmon? Bass. Yeah, why not? I don't really like. I mean, salmon is good when it comes to, you know, its taste ness or whatever. So let me try to get another fish really quickly, because I really want a catfish. I still have the catfish bait attached, so the chances of getting a catfish will increase. But by default, the chances of getting a catfish is so slim. So it just helps it a little bit. But you still gotta fish a lot. Alright, come on. This area, there's not a lot of fishes, let's be honest. Especially the fish I'm trying to capture with this catfish, there's like 20 of them, so it's gonna be a bit slower. This could be another salmon. Yeah, this is another salmon. Alright, well, we'll keep it. Alright, now you can see my inventory is getting cluttered with fishes. So, what you can do at this point is make a fish bucket. Like this. There you go. Now, with the fish bucket, you could just right click it and it opens up the bucket UI. And then you can put fishes around, like this. Or you could just keep it on your hotbar and just keep fishing. Like this. Only if you can find a fish, which doesn't seem like that's the case. Alright, come on. Bite. Some delicious carp bait. I know you want it, catfish, I know it. Just come on, bite. I've yet to capture catfish or a trout, by the way. Alright, so as you can see, you didn't pick up the fish. So if you open up the fish bucket, you can see it's another carp. Oh my god. Only 4-pounder too. So it automatically goes through your fish bucket. Now, if you sneak and right click, it tells that the total weight is 68 pounds of the bucket. So if you add them together, it's all 68 pounds. It's a fast way if you capture a lot of fish and you don't want to do the math. Then you could, you know, see how much you've collected. You can take it out, put it back in. It's all good. And of course, if you don't want it to automatically put on the bucket, you could go to mod configuration and disable autofill fish bucket. That's possible. And also you'll see a new option called magnetic fishing. What it does is that by default when you fish in Minecraft, you know, sometimes the fish goes on the water, back in the water, or sometimes it goes somewhere on the different realm almost. So what magnetic fishing does is make sure that the fish always drops on you when you capture it. So it's useful if you're in a boat and you're trying to, you know, catch fishes. Alright, so we got a fish bucket and we got some fishes inside. Let's go and cook them out. So the first thing you'll have to do is you'll have to cut the fish into slices. To do that, you make a knife. So once you make a knife, it has I don't know, it has not a lot of durability, So then you take a fish like this carp fish. They're not that delicious, I'll show you. And so I put the knife here and the fish, and you get carp slice. And it takes some durability. Get some more carp slice. So we got 3 carp slice. Now how do you cook it? Well, you'll need to make an oven, a fish oven. So to do that, you put iron ingot like this and put a fish in the middle, and you get a fish oven. And you can put it here. It looks yeah, looks kind of like a furnace. If you didn't notice yet. Yeah, I'm not good with GUIs and designs in general. So yeah, there's the oven. Now you can put the carp slice, and you'll think you can put, you know, wood or coal, but no. You need to use fish oil. To get fish oil, you extract it from a fish slice. So let's just take, you know, 1 here, and then put an empty bottle, and you get fish oil. Now if I put a fish oil in there you go, it's cooking. Each fish oil cooks 1 slice, so you'll need another fish oil. Let's just turn this into fish oil, why not? So yeah, we got a cooked carp slice. Now let me give myself some hunger. Yeah, that'll be good. And as you can see, carp is not really that savory, you know. Heck, if I let's cook a salmon. Salmon should be much more savory, and it will have a lot of slice. Look at the weight, 52 pounder. God damn, that's 14 salmon size. Let's just turn this into, well, you could use carb just for fish oil, honestly, to not waste it. But for now, I'll just get fish oil from salmon. So now let's get ourselves some hunger again. Damn, I still have so much saturation. Yeah, cooked fishes gives you a lot of saturation. Well, the custom ones, and you can configure that on, for example, carp, and then you get to see food level and saturation right here. Alright, so now let me eat them. There you go, salmon is so much better. Salmon is so much better. Nice. Alright, so that's how you cook fishes, and you know, that's how you get and cook fishes. Now, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to spoil too much. There are other things I've added, you know, some things you have to find out yourself, but this will be it. I think I've explained the major changes. You know, fishes have population and ecosystem. They migrate. Based on the population, you get, you know, certain time of how long the fish bites, and you know, you have fish tracker to track the population. You have a fish bucket to put the fishes inside of, you know, the bucket, and you know, get the weight. You have knife to slice fishes. You have fish oil to cook the fish. You have bait to, you know, get a specific fish, or you can use the general bait to lower the fish hook time. So yeah, that'll be it. Hope you enjoy the new update. See you guys later.